Good morning student. Today we are going to talk about how can we represent motion in terms of graphs. So what are graphs? Graphs are the pictorial representation of two different quantities. So let us try to understand this with the help of example. Suppose your class teacher asks all the students about which sweet is liked by students. So one student say that he or she like laddu, and another student say that he like jalebi, and next one says that he or she like rasgulla, and next one also says that he likes laddu. In this way the data of 50 or 60 students become very clumsy to understand, and to interpret some information from this become very complex. To understand the data in an organized way, what we do, we draw a graph from it. So here we have a graph of this situation in which sweets are plotted on a horizontal axis and the number of students are taken over a vertical axis. So here we can easily get information that which sweet is liked by most of the student, which is rasgulla, and the laddu is liked by 15 number of students, and jalebi and barfi liked by equal number of students. So in this way we get information in a clearer way from the graph. You would have seen these kind of graphs in the newspaper also, especially in the weather reports, in which temperature variation of different cities are shown with the help of graphs. Now let us try to define what are graphs. It is a diagram that shows relation between two variable quantities. What are variable quantities? The quantities that keeps on changing its values. For example, laddu, jalebi, rasgulla, sweets are changing its value 15, 10, 20. Similarly, the number of students is also changing. Now let us try to draw a different type of graph, which is line graph. For example, let us take a situation in which a bike started to move from point A and finally reached to point B. To reach point B, it covers some distance, and to cover that distance it has taken some time. For example, from point A to point C, it took 10 minutes to cover 1 kilometer distance, and in another 20 minutes it has covered 2 kilometer, and to reach final point from point D, it took 10 minutes to cover the last 1 kilometer. So let us try to draw a graph from this data. So here we have a graph of this data. In this, in the horizontal axis we have taken time, and in the vertical axis we have taken distance. Time is taken with the interval of 10 minutes, 10, 20, 30, and the distance as 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 and 4 kilometer. Now let us start to draw a graph. In first 10 minutes the distance covered is 1 kilometer. In first 10 minutes the distance covered is 1 kilometer, which is over here. Now in next 20 minutes the distance covered is 2 kilometer. So the total distance covered is 3 kilometer in total time 10 plus 20, 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes the total distance covered is 3 kilometer, and in the next 10 minutes it has covered 1 kilometer distance. So the total time taken is 40 minutes, and the total distance covered is 4 kilometer. So in next 40 minutes, it has covered 4 kilometer. So point is somewhere here. So in this way we get points. We can easily join this with the help of pen or pencil. So this is a line graph